little problem for Adams method. So I will do the beginning quickly like I have for Jefferson's. The beginning is the same for all of the methods. So we start by adding up the total of all the states. So this is equals. It suggests, oh, do you want to add cells B2 to B7? And it's highlighting them in orange, and you can say, oh yeah, those are the numbers I want to add. Just click that, hit enter, and I get 12,500,000. Next, we calculate the standard divisor, which is always the total population divided by the number of seats. In this example, the number of seats is 250. In your project, it's 435. So we have 50,000 standard divisor. Standard quotas are the state's population divided by the standard divisor. And remember, we need to add some dollar signs before and after this I. And yeah, we'll autofill that. We're going to accept those, except for the total one. I want to calculate that as the sum of the numbers above it. 250. Okay, so the upper quota uses the command round up. So that's what's different from Jefferson's method. In Jefferson's, you use round down. In Adams' method, we use round up. So we do equals, round up this number to 0 decimal places. So you do round up C2, which is the number I want to round, and then you have to do comma the number of decimal places you want, which is 0 in this case, because we want to round to a whole number. Yes, let's fill that, all of those with that formula, except for this last one. I'm going to delete that and redo that with a sum. Yeah, D2 to D7. And that is 252, which is too many seats. I've given out too many seats. This number is too big, so I have to make my divisor bigger. So let's try 50,500 or even 55,000. Okay, so you just pick a random number there. And you can guess wildly because Excel does all the work for us. We can change this number so quickly that we don't have to be super careful about our about our pick the way that we did when we did it by hand. So our modified quota is going to be the state's population divided by the modified divisor. Remember to put some dollar signs in on either side of that J. Autofill. I don't need the total for modified quota. It doesn't tell me anything. And then for final modified quota, we want to round up the modified quota 0 decimal places. Fill. Except for the total, that one is the sum. All right, 230, so that's much too small. I'm trying to give out 250 seats. So first I gave out too many by just 2, a small amount. And so I made the divisor bigger, and that lowered my seat count, but by way too much. I only wanted to lower it by about 2 seats, and it went down by 22 seats. So 55,000 is too big, right? This number is too small, so I need to make this number smaller, but not as small as 50,000, so somewhere in between. So maybe we'll try 51,000. Oh, 248. That's still a little too small, which means I need to make this number even smaller. So maybe 50,500. Oh, 251. That's a little bit too big, which means I have to make this number bigger. But 51,000 was too big, so let's try 50,700. Perfect. 250 seats.